The story of Hannah, when heaven seems silent. In every generation, there are stories that remind us that prayer still works. Stories that whisper, "Don't give up." Stories of faith that outlived pain, and tears that turned into triumph. This is one of those stories. The story of Hannah, the woman who prayed until heaven answered. Welcome to Heaven's Blueprint, where we draw divine lessons from timeless stories of faith. If you love stories that strengthen your spirit and deepen your walk with God, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Let's grow in faith together. There are moments when prayer feels like pain. When words fail, and only tears speak. When your heart cries louder than your voice. That was Hannah's story, a woman who refused to give up even when heaven seemed silent. Year after year, she went to the temple with the same request. "Lord, give me a child." And year after year, nothing changed. Her womb was closed, her heart was broken, and her rival mocked her. Peninnah's words pierced like arrows, but Hannah kept showing up before God. She kept praying. She kept believing that the same God who opens the heavens could also open her womb. One day, her pain became too heavy for words. Her sorrow turned into surrender. It was no longer a prayer she said, it was a prayer she became. At the temple, Hannah knelt and wept. Her lips moved, but no sound came out. Her heart spoke what her mouth could not express. It wasn't performance, it was desperation wrapped in faith. The priest looked at her and thought she was drunk. But God saw something divine, a woman whose faith refused to quit. Heaven took notice. That day, something shifted. The silence of God met the persistence of a woman. Her tears became the turning point of her destiny. When she left the temple, nothing around her looked different. No angel appeared, no voice spoke, no miracle happened. But inside her, peace was born. Faith had done its quiet work. And in time, the impossible happened. The barren woman conceived. The one who was mocked now held a child in her arms, a child named Samuel, meaning God has heard. Because that's what God does. He hears the cries that others overlook. He honors persistence. He responds to faith that refuses to bow to delay. Hannah didn't just receive a child, she birthed a prophet. Her pain became purpose. Her waiting became worship. Her tears became testimony. Her story teaches us that when God seems silent, He's not ignoring you, He's preparing you. When nothing moves, He's shaping your faith. When you've done all you can, kneel again. Because sometimes God waits, not to test your strength, but to measure your hunger. He honors desperation that refuses to let go. He answers faith that stays at the altar. So keep praying. Keep trusting. Keep knocking. Because like Hannah, you may just find that persistence has the power to move heaven, and even change God's mind. If this message has touched your heart or speaks to something you're going through, drop your prayer request in the comments below. We would love to stand in faith with you and pray over your situation. And if this story inspired you, remember to like, share, and subscribe so more people can experience faith-filled stories like this. Together, we can spread hope and remind the world that God still answers prayer.